Hello. Sorry, I'm a little bit late. I have switched the times around to Thursdays now due to all the conflicts with so many things happening on Wednesday for this show. So I will start seeing you at Thursdays at the same time, not the late time, which is what happened today. Well, let's get started. Hello, Authortunists, you writers who are hungry to make the most of your words, and welcome to another episode of Authortunities, where I delve into what author opportunities are available for you this week. Whether you're watching this live right now or if you're catching it on the replay, welcome. And if you find this kind of content useful, please consider giving me a like and subscribing. Now, contest winners, congratulations to Carolyn Finzel, who won the free subscription to Authortunities by correctly guessing Jean Cocteau. Jean Cocteau was born in a small village near Paris 134 years ago yesterday, and he was one of the most talented artists of the 20th century. In addition to being a poet and a writer, he was a film director, painter, playwright, set designer, actor, and sculptor. Kind of reminds me of some of my friends these days that do it all. Jean Cocteau worked with Pablo Picasso on several projects and made friends with numerous European artists. This is my favorite part of him and why I chose him for his birthday as the Opportunity Angel. The epitaph on his tombstone reads, "I stand among you." And this is Jean Cocteau. And if you want to play, look at the link in the description of this video, and you'll find the links of all the links. All the links are on one page to make it easier. So congratulations, Carolyn. She's already been sent her Authortunities subscription. And thank you for playing. I'm going to have to get really a little more clever because you guys are very fast with these. But now I have exciting news. This just happened today. Just was released. The Horror Writer Association is holding their first ever Halloween in July event. Yes, please. This is a series of special presentations, contests, and more, all to raise money for the scholarships to support the continued educational foundations for the horror community. I've been sharing these scholarships a few times now. This would be like the Dark Poetry Scholarship, the Young Writer Scholarships, all of those kind of things, which the deadline for those is coming up in August. So you'll hear me talk about them a few more times. But anyways, there will be, hopefully, I'm working on it now, a special Bridging the AI Gap, Understanding Responsible Use and Ethics panel that I'm trying to put together. And that should be airing July 10th through the 15th, sometime in there we're planning for. But right now, what programs are available now is A Brief History of Halloween, with Bram Stoker Award nominees and winners Lisa Morton, Les Klinger, and Kevin Whitmore. That will be on July 9th at 8:30 Eastern Time. Other Terrors, an inclusive anthology anniversary panel hosted by Bram Stoker Award-winning editor Vince Liaguno. July 19th, 7:30 p.m. Eastern Time. And also an audiovisual presentation of the writing and research of Bram Stoker's Dracula with Bram Stoker Award-nominated author Dacher Stoker, which I'm not sure if I'm pronouncing his name right, so I apologize. But that's actually, I believe, the great-grandson of Bram Stoker, so very exciting. I probably have that wrong. Everybody forgive me. I will look that up for next week when I talk about that in more details. But that event with the audiovisual presentation about Dracula will be July 27th at 6 p.m. And if you want information on any of these or the fundraising link, how to support the HWA and the scholarship initiatives, that link is in the description. Now, closing ASAP. July 7th is Doomsday for quite a few submissions. A few of my favorites also, they're in if you follow the link in the description, you can find all the details. But some of the ones that I really wish that I could sub to, except I just don't have the time right now. So do this for me. Let me live vicariously through your submissions. One of them closes July 7th. Actually, all of these close July 7th. ZNB Presents. ZNB, by the way, means Zombies Need Brains. I love it. And that's the name of the publishing company as well. Zombies Need Brains presents closes for submissions of, quote, stories of science fiction, fantasy, and horror, including all subgenres. And they want work from 3,000 to 8,000 words, and they're paying 8 cents USD per word. That link is in the description. If you are interested more in cozy fantasy, which sure, that's a thing. I just never thought about it before. Windgraph is closing for submissions, and they want work from 2,500 to 7,500 words, and they pay 1.5 cents USD per word. Also in the description. July 7th, Stone's Throw Monthly Online closes for submissions from 1 to 2,000 words. They pay a flat rate of $25 USD for, quote, dark fiction, crime, and noir with a situation hitting the boiling point theme. And that is for Rock and a Hard Place Mag. So if you want those links, everything is under one link now just to make it super easy. Go in the description. You will find the one link to end all links, and that way I don't have a lot of clutter down there, because who wants clutter? So talking about what I just learned, I read this article this week called What Makes a 100K Author, 8 Findings Every Author Should Know by Farrell Vernon, published by Written Word Media. I thought this was a really encouraging, realistic look at what it means to be a highly successful author. There was a lot of information in the link or in the article. But it was a really truthful look. And basically what it says is, are you here for the long haul? You should be here for the long haul, because it's very rare that somebody just publishes a book and then somebody walks across it. I mean, I think that's the dream for musicians and models and artists everywhere, is that we'll just suddenly show up and somebody recognizes our genius and runs away with us. Yes, but sometimes that might take a few years. So that link to that article is in the One Link to Rule Them All. And yeah, it was really good, but it's based on a factual survey. So lots of actual factual information. There's a lot of people that say they know, like there's a lot of speculation in the speculative markets, and any writing market, which I guess would be speculating. But anyways, I'm digressing. I need to stick to this or we're going to go 15 minutes over again. But very good article based on fact, lots of good information in there. I also recently joined Ally, ALLI. They are an amazing organization, and they do work for independent authors. And I have found so much good stuff, resources, a ton of books, so many craft books, but on the actual business of, like, business is an art. The art of business for independent writers. They do contract arbitration, looking over contracts, helping to generate contracts. There are so many things. I'm going to get more into that next week, and I will share some information on Ally. But if you are interested in, Ally. If you are interested in Ally, that link will be in the description. And then a final reminder, wow, I went way too fast here. Usually I go a few minutes or over. A reminder is that you can go watch Exercise Your Rights, Exorcise, not Exercise, which was the name of the old show that I was doing, which, backing up for just a second, I keep meaning to do a special 2:00 Saturday show to say, where is Exercise Your Rights? The show that has been playing all year at 2:00 Central Saturdays. That show has now moved, in case you haven't seen this yet, it's now moved over to the HWA YouTube channel, and it's called Exorcise Your Rights. And that's to kind of provide some more content over there. Same show, slightly different name, because I thought it was really funny. I also, if you are a Horror Writer Association member, you can read my column of the same name every month, and it will talk about the guests that are coming up and how you can be a guest on Exercise Your Rights and all kinds of information like that. Last Saturday, I was joined by Laird Barron and Ben Thomas, and that's a really fun show because we're talking all about what's behind the Omnipark rumors. And that show is actually called Omnipark Rumors, Fact or Fiction. And Omnipark is a supposedly fictional place. And it was Omnipark 1, which I believe won a Bram Stoker, or was at least a finalist for a Bram Stoker. I think it won. And this is Omni Park 2 is getting ready to come out. I do have a story in that. So that's been really exciting. They are working on their fundraiser, which is a Kickstarter. That link is also in the description, so you can go support that fundraiser. I think they have like 9 days left. 9 days. 19 days would be good, but 9 days left. But that is it. This was a very short Authortunities. I suppose I need to find a balance here. But that's all I have to share for this week. If you liked this, I hope that you will consider liking and subscribing and all that stuff that I'm supposed to say. Look at that. I have a gift. And otherwise, thank you for being part of Authortunities Forecast. I will catch you next week.